What's the crack? I'm Jamie Jay, Karen. This is 32 counties, 32 questions. I'm here in County Sligo to ask the people of Sligo, is County Sligo the poshest county in all of Ireland? Let's find out. It's up here on Sligo on a day trip, is it?
No, weekend.
Weekend?
Yep,
Ooh,
3 days.
There you go. What's your favourite thing about Sligo?
God, we're only here a couple of hours. Haven't had time to have something favourite.
We went to the Eagles flying show today. That was amazing. Eagles, yeah. Eagles and Falcons. It was really cool, yeah. One landed on my head. It was great. Yeah, I nearly died.
There's a rumour going around that Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland. Would you believe that, or what do you think?
Nah.
No?
No, there's nothing posh about the West. I don't come here often.
What do you think? Is Sligo the poshest county in all of Ireland?
I say yes. Yeah, because she said no.
And she's embarrassed by her mother.
We're not, though. We're not.
No. Absolutely.
You think it is? Do you genuinely are?
No.
No?
I don't know where I would say is the poshest. I mean,
Montenotte, Cork. Oh, they all think they're very posh in Cork. Oh, yes.
I'd say Kildare.
Kildare?
Yeah, I think Kildare is more of a... Yeah. I'd say Kildare.
Are you from here in Sligo?
No, from Longford, but I'm living up here.
How long are you living here?
2 years.
Nice. What about
Yeah,
yourself?
same.
So, firstly, what's your favourite thing about Sligo?
The people. No, and the pubs, yeah.
The people?
Either or, and the pubs, yeah.
What are the pubs like?
Good crack. Oh, they're great. They're actually so good. They're so lively, so great. Love them. Not like Longford at all.
So I was doing a bit of research on Sligo before I came here. Apparently it's one of the poshest counties in all of Ireland.
I'd have to disagree there. Yeah. I'd have to disagree 100%. Because it's not posh. There's nothing posh about Sligo, clearly. No, it's so scaldy. Scald.
What would you say is the poshest county?
Dublin. That's South Dublin. I would say Dublin because they only want their own, literally. Like if I walked up to them with my accent, like, oh, you're not getting in. But your Dublin accent, oh yeah, straight away. Genuinely, they are. They only want their own up in Dublin. Sorry, do you have Revolut? And he's spurging. I've no change, but I have Revolut. That sums up South Dublin.
Are you from Sligo yourself?
No, I live in Boyle, in Roscommon, just down the road.
Is there anyone from Sligo in Sligo?
I don't know. You could ask around. Usually people wearing a Sligo Rovers jersey, but you don't really want to be supporting them now.
Do you think that Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland?
No.
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 Solid no. Why do we get such a solid no?
Well, I mean, the majority of clothing around here is either from lifestyle or pennies, and that doesn't really shout high end to me.
So if you don't think Sligo is the poshest county, what would you say is the poshest county?
Certain parts of Dublin maybe, or just wealthier counties, but definitely not Sligo.
Is Sligo the poshest county?
It is, and the cleanest. Down by the riverside where I walk all along the park. It's fantastic. And everyone should go walking. Right, we better go. God bless.
What's your favourite thing about being from Sligo?
Probably nature, the beauty. I think that's my favourite thing. Just anywhere you go in Sligo, there's definitely something around the corner that makes you go like, wow. That's probably my favourite thing, yeah. I suppose just like there's a hidden secret everywhere you go. And like whether you go out to Strandhill or you go, I don't know, up Bulbin, like I feel like every village in Sligo, there's something in it where you just have a view and you're like, wow, okay, this is gorgeous.
I love the art here. I love I think it's a very artsy place. I mean, you don't really see it when you just first walk in here, but there's a lot of theatre going on, and obviously we have people like W.B. Yeats and that from here as well. So
I was doing a small bit of research before I came to Sligo, so don't judge me too much for this question. But there seems to be an air of Sligo being a little bit posh and very rich. And some articles I seen were saying that Sligo is up there as one of the poshest counties in Ireland. Do you think Sligo is the poshest county in Ireland?
They're all just blow-ins. Yeah. Yeah, it's very fashionable and trendy. We have a lot of yummy mummies and hipsters that like to come in, and yeah, I think even the property value has gone up a lot, and that is because people coming from outside of Sligo.
So it's the non-Sligonians making it posh.
Pretty much, that's what I think anyway.
Well, my view of Sligo, you know, everyone's walking around in just like wearing normal clothes, tracky bottoms and stuff like that. Like I don't see anything outright more posh than anywhere else I've been. I mean,
But like, there's a lot of regular people here. It's not all posh people. It's not sort of that thing. But there is minorities, I'd say.
So there is a small posh element, is what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely. There's a few restaurants that have like €15 avocado toasts, and you're like, no, I'm okay.
So if you don't think Sligo is the poshest county in Ireland, what would you say is?
I want to go with the big stereotype and say like South Dublin, in and around there. Yeah.
That's what everyone says. That seems to be the general consensus.
but I was
That's
thinking
what
like
I'd say.
it might be a neutralizing force with North Dublin, you know?
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
I'd say Dublin.
Yeah,
But I suppose
yeah.
Not many people can afford rent in Dublin.
Yeah, everything's in Dublin though.
Everything's expensive in Dublin.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give him that one.
What's your favourite thing about being from County Sligo?
Oh, just being from County Sligo. Like we've got the oldest megalithic tombs outside Castle Baldwin, over 3,000 years. We've got the Donkey Sanctuary. We've got the Caves of Caish.
Is Sligo the poshest county in Ireland?
What is posh?
What do you think posh is?
Posh is snobby, and I don't have any time for that. What my perception of posh, we're all that. We're all exactly the same. We're no better or no worse than anybody else. Why would anybody be any better than anybody else?
I agree.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Clooney in Sligo.
Brilliant, all your life.
Born and bred, yeah.
Born and
Yeah.
brilliant stuff. What's your favourite thing about living in Sligo?
Favourite thing about living in Sligo? I have to say the parks, the wooded areas, very distinctive. So they're compared to other places I've been in Ireland. So yeah, mainly that, getting outside, and that's pretty much it, yeah.
What are the people like here in Sligo?
You could say mixed in a way. Yeah, emotionally, physically. You can meet everyone's different as such.
Some people are claiming that Sligo is the poshest place in all of Ireland. Is Sligo the poshest place?
I couldn't agree with that. I really could not agree with that. I wouldn't say that it's how could I say? I wouldn't say like it's like the favelas in Brazil, but it's no. I wouldn't go as far as posh. It's not Oxford Street in London, you know.
If Sligo isn't the poshest county in all of Ireland, what county is?
I would like to say maybe Galway. Galway's quite nice. I've always had a good experience in Galway. People are always nice down there. Very little, should I say, homeless on the streets compared to most other places. Yeah, Galway's quite nice. I like Cork as well.
Where are you from, Luke?
From Sligo.
You're from here. Brilliant stuff. Firstly, what's your favourite thing about Sligo?
Just the location. It's beautiful.
What's beautiful about it?
The river, mountainside, or countryside. It's 5-10 minute drive out. You're surrounded by green. It's just one of the nicest places. You're surrounded by the mountains.
Do you think Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland?
Not really. I wouldn't say it's particularly rich. It's not poor by any means, but it's just there's not a huge wealth gap. You know, like
If
you've got
Sligo isn't the poshest county in all of Ireland, what would you say is?
Dublin.
Really?
Yeah.
And what makes you say that?
You ever been to the south of Dublin?
What's your favourite thing about living in Sligo?
Sligo is the most favorite. It's cinema maybe, which is closed now.
Do you like the scenery? Do you like the people?
No, I like people here. I like Irish at all, like, you know.
Yeah.
So they sound, you know.
That's it. There's a rumour going around that Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland.
It's a Sligo, man. It's everyone supposed to be like supposed to be, you know.
Is it posh here?
No, they sound if you are sound, you know. So
if Sligo isn't the poshest county in Ireland, what do you think is the poshest county?
Carrick on Shannon.
Carrick on Shannon
Yeah.
is the poshest part of it.
Yeah, they have loads of boats. They have loads of fun, you know. So we don't have that fun like how they have it. So I think we are normal.
Do you think that Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland?
No,
No.
no, I wouldn't say so. It's in the west. We're not that posh in the west. No,
So it's not all caviar and
no, definitely not.
fur coats.
No.
What would you say is the poshest county in all of Ireland?
Dublin,
Do you think so?
on the right side of Dublin.
Where are you from?
I'm from Westmeath originally, but I've lived here now for a couple of years.
So you know the place well at this stage.
I know it pretty well anyway. I won't get lost too easily anyway.
And what about yourself?
I'm from France, but I live in Westport.
Oh, nice. Is Sligo the poshest county in all of Ireland?
Oh, no, I don't know that. I don't know about that. Now there is Dublin, and I think they have it beat just a little bit now. There's some posh people here, but I'd say there's more people who just don't really care, don't really give a shite. You know yourself.
And what's your favourite thing about living and being from Sligo?
All, to be honest, man. It's a nice place. It's nice. People are nice, you know, but it's not the place for me, really, to be honest. But
Why isn't it the place for you?
I want to go somewhere bigger and better, you know, and somewhere with a bit of sunshine. I was over in Dubai there a few months ago, and I'm Dubai. Moving back over and after Christmas, so yeah, it's not too bad, yeah.
There's rumours going around, right now you can clarify this for me. There's rumours going around that Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland.
It's not posh, but there's a few. But no, it's not posh, but there's a few people stuck up their own holes around here. To be honest with you, but no, it's nice, man. People are nice. There's some people who think they're something else, like, but that's the way it is. You have that everywhere, don't you? I don't have a clue, to be honest with you. That's just the way it is.
Because we have like a Strand Hill, Ross's Point, and you know, like, not really, man. And people just think that he's just for surfing and everything. No, man, he's class, man. This man is not posh. Like,
Do you think that Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland?
Oh no. Sure, there's good. No, I wouldn't say that. Like, I mean, you have all sorts of. You have a mix. You have the uppity class, all right, here, you know, but then you have the salt of the earth folk here as well, you know, and there's a good mix, actually. There is a good mix, I think.
Tell us, what's your favourite thing about living and being from Sligo?
Sligo has virtually everything that you'd want. I mean, the west coast of Ireland, it has the sea, the mountains, the forests, the walks.
History.
Loads of history. We have Westlife as well.
Westlife? Oh, yeah. Are they from Sligo?
Yeah.
Which one?
The whole lot.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
One from Dublin. No way, really?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
The one from Dublin. If he's from Coolock, though, he's all right.
There seems to be a little bit of a perception that Sligo is a posh town, or a posh county. Is Sligo the poshest county in all of Ireland?
No. They're probably right. Probably 100% right, because like if you just look at us, look at him, exactly. And we're just heading.
Gone up
We're heading to a hotel now to drink and.
Only champagne, though.
Oh,
Yeah, champagne. Only the best.
Cheap champagne.
Dom Perignon.
That was it?
Dom Perignon.
I'm not posh, so I never.
How well you see.
You're from Dublin. You're from Dublin. You had to be posh.
You can't join us tonight, so you can't afford it.
What do you think of Sligo?
Oh, it's a cool wee town now, yeah. Yes, it's pretty neat, yeah.
What do you like about it?
Yeah, I like the cultural sort of aspect of it, the arts and crafts, and to be honest, the restaurants and all seem good. I haven't got much chance to sort of experiment with them, but they do seem very good, though.
Do you think that Sligo is the poshest county in Ireland?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I don't have any reason for saying that it's not either. Yeah.
If Sligo isn't, what would you say is the poshest county in Ireland?
Poshest county in Ireland, possibly still Dublin, yeah. South Dublin, yeah.
So, where are you from?
Sligo.
Sligo. And
Sligo.
There you go, that's what we love to hear.
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing about living in Sligo?
The scenery and the people, and there's a really vibrant like food and music scene.
What's so good about the scenery and the people?
So you've got like beaches, mountains, like outdoor trails, like your 10-minute drive from the city centre from like 4 different places. And I don't know, if you're in a city like Dublin, you have to like queue for an hour or like in traffic to get to one place. So it's amazing. Everything's on your doorstep.
What's your favourite thing about living in County Sligo?
Ben Bulbin.
Oh, what's that?
Mountain. Oh my God! How could you not know? It's like he looks. I call it he because he has like this like masculine energy. So it's like this, and then it goes like woo.
Tabletop.
Yeah, tabletop. So really sexy. So we have Ben Bulbin, and then opposite we have Knocknaray. That's like a boob. You know, so it's just.
I didn't see the giant boob.
Beautiful. We got a feminine. We got a feminine mountain. We got a masculine mountain. And then right in the middle we have Sligo town. Like, how beautiful. So, like, that's why, you know, Sligo's full of artists and poets, because we have these, like, magical elements around us, you know?
I was looking out at that big manly mountain thingy.
Yeah. Ben Bulbin.
Yeah.
Ben. Ben for short, you know, if you know him,
The real big Ben. Is Sligo the poshest county in all of Ireland? Or, yeah.
I mean, I've never heard that before, but like with people like within Sligo, like I'm from Grange, which is North Sligo. Whenever I tell people from Sligo I'm from Grange, they're like, "Oh, Grange." So maybe Grange is like a bit of a posh part.
But then I hear that about where I'm from. They're like,
I think it's just if you're not living in the town, it's like, oh, you live in the country.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah,
if you
it's
live
like
in the country
suburbs,
anywhere
like,
in Sligo, it's like, oh, you must be rich.
Yeah,
So,
I
no,
think
it's
so.
just- Yeah, so.
Like if it's like, oh, happiest place on earth, which is
Like
apparently
quality of life.
Yeah, quality of life. Then yeah, absolutely. Like you're rich in like landscape, loads of amenities, poetry. That pays the bills. Yeah. But I mean, like we all know, if you were to go like buy actual money in your bank account, it would be probably Foxrock and Dublin.
So if Sligo isn't the poshest county in all of Ireland, what county is?
I don't know. There's no way I thought Wicklow. Like, don't know anything about Wicklow.
Somebody else said Wicklow earlier.
I don't know. It just came to me, you know, Wicklow.
Because it's like, I think it's like because a lot of people move to Wicklow because they're like, oh, we want to be like outside of Dublin but close to Dublin.
Yes, yeah.
That was my
Yes,
only
you have to be
reasoning.
rich to live in Wicklow, you know. Yeah.
No proof. You're definitely asking the wrong people.
Yeah,
like
no
100%,
idea. Like, yeah.
Where are you from?
Dublin.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sligo.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dublin. You picked the wrong lads.
And what has the Dublin lads up in Sligo today?
This chap.
Firstly, as you're from Sligo, what's your favourite thing about Sligo?
My favourite thing about Sligo is the scenery. Glenif Horseshoe is the most magnificent place in the west. You have multiple Green Star beaches. You have Knocknaray, you have Ben Bulbin. You have so much to do, so much vibrancy, and it's also a small town, so it's a nice community as well.
I've never actually been to Sligo before, so this is my first time in Sligo.
What's your favourite thing about Sligo after being here?
Well, the drive in was beautiful, I have to say. The Ben Bulbin, that's what it's called. Yeah, no, it is. I know it's called that. But Ben Bulbin and Knocknaray, I learned that Queen Maeve's grave is out there, or the cairn, new word. Yeah, and the scenery is beautiful. So, and it looks like a beautiful town.
And what about yourself? Have you ever been in Sligo before this? Or?
I have been to Sligo. I'm a very travelled man. Yeah, I was in Sligo here 10 years ago, believe it or not. Yeah.
What's your favourite thing about Sligo?
I mean, same as these lads. Like the scenery is actually spectacular. Like the drive on the way in here, we couldn't believe it. We were perplexed by the mountains we were seeing off in the distance. Like it's just this very unique, very unusual mountains that you'd see in the distance. Like all of a sudden, it's just smack bang. Ben Bulbin is there. It's not even a mountain range. It's just there. It's just there doing its thing, looking great. So, yeah, it is. Yeah.
So, I was doing a bit of research, and apparently Sligo is one of the poshest counties in all of Ireland. Do you think that's? Do you think?
I think you need to check your facts again, to be honest with you. It depends. I don't think it's a posh county. I think it's a very... it's a unique county with unique humour. We don't take ourselves too seriously. There's definitely parts of it that are posher than the others, but you have that everywhere, like realistically. Do you know where that survey was from?
Crafton Street.
He's offended by that.
Very rich parts of Sligo.
Maybe it's rich as in the culture, the poetry, the art.
No, that's not what I
Rich is in money.
He's calling you a posh.
So, if Sligo isn't the poshest county in all of Ireland, what do you think is?
The poshest county. Yeah. Well, it's a part of a posh county where these lads are from.
Wicklow.
Well,
It's Wicklow.
definitely South Dublin. It has to be
Wicklow,
South.
Yeah, South Dublin, but there's parts of Dublin, like the north side where I'm from, that isn't posh at all. Dublin is.
No one would have guessed you. No one would have guessed you're from North Side.
Yeah, now you get nosebleeds. Wicklow is grade one posh. It's got all the flowers, the greenery. It's got everything, you know. There's no such thing as a dodgy area in Wicklow. And the places that they say are basically, you know,
Hollywood.
South Dublin.
So that's what the people of Sligo think, but what do you think? Comment below and let me know, do you think that Sligo is the poshest county in all of Ireland? If it's not, What county is the poshest in all of Ireland? Don't forget to subscribe to this video, hit the like button, and if you want to support 32 counties, 32 questions, there's a Patreon in the description, and it would really help, but you don't have to. I also live stream on twitch.tv/Jamie Jay Carr if you want to come and say hello to me live sometime, not on a video, but actually in person, live, but not in person, just through the internet. See yous.